ride my spaceship to a place you'll never see again. We don't need no uppers.
Hi guys, godsol here, and I want to tell you a little bit about my Fractal Art collection. So I make the art here in Chaotica Studio, and when I started out making fractal art, it came from a very divine place of spirituality. I had a amazingly intense, life-changing experience with psilocybin mushrooms, and with good intention, with loving intention, with repeating the mantra, I love you, for days ahead of time, and while I was in that trip. And I saw this great burst of light coming out, and I went into this light, and when I did, as I approached it, I started to lose myself, and this light became this movie screen where I saw so many things, and in that movie screen I was able to become an actor, and I was able to decide which timeline my life would take in that point. And that was such an immense feeling of love, such an incredible, undescribable feeling of love, that I wanted to share it. And the best way I found to sort of share that visual, and not just the visual, but the energy of going into that, of entering yourself, entering your Akashic record, entering the place where you can jump timelines. This is what I'm able to create using this software and using simple mathematics. So most of my fractals I start with from scratch in Chaotica, and I'll just create some sort of geometric pattern, and this is actually a very simple one. Usually I'll sort of do something with different angles around the circle, but I like to start from here, and not all of them are like that. Sometimes I do squares and triangles and things like that, but I really like this radial pointing out to make a fractal mandala. Now my computer's kind of tripping out because it can't even see this, but I want you to see what this art looks like up close. So this is what one of my pieces actually looks like, and it's hard for me to communicate that because it's hard to see this, online it's hard to get these big images, but if you go on OpenSeas, there is a JPEG of the full resolution that you can download. So do step into this art. Yeah, if you have a projector, project it onto a wall, see how it feels, tell me about it, because these are energetic machines. I'm not just making JPEGs to sell them. I'm making energetic machines, and these are things to help people and to help your life. When I designed these clothes that I'm wearing right now, this one is not a fractal. It's actually just using sacred geometry patterns, which I put into each other. But what this does, what I truly believe this does, and I feel this does, is it creates a force field. And if you can imagine all this light bouncing off, well, it's bouncing off in a sacred geometry pattern because I'm using the same thing. So it's creating almost like a 3D energetic field. And the same thing is happening with my art. Because it's centered, it's projecting out this energy field like a tunnel. And with your consciousness, you can enter into this center point. And this image, although it's generated by a computer, it's generated using the same similar equations that we find in the universe. So you're able to tap in a real way to a higher energetic state using this artwork. And not only that, if you're a little advanced, you can even program these artworks through your experience, through your consciousness, by having one experience and then anchoring in on that experience. You can program the artwork so that every time you see it, you get into a certain energetic state. And I believe that as we sort of connect with, in a collective consciousness kind of way, we can not only experience this state, but share this state. So the clothes that I design, the art that I make, I want it to help you to share this energy and to cultivate this high energy, because people do see your t-shirts, people do feel something. If you have something funny on your t-shirt, people are going to laugh. If you have something like this on your t-shirt, people are going to feel a little bit higher vibration when they're around you. If you'd like to learn more about consciousness, check out Aquarius.academy, this school of consciousness that I founded. And you can also check out my NFT collection, linked below, if you'd like to purchase one of these NFTs and get a limited edition 1-of-1 hoodie. Thank you for watching, and really I hope that something I said has made you question reality more, because there's these energetic fields all around. They're in plants, they're in trees. Trees are fractal. Go out and hug a tree. You don't need this picture, right? So whatever it is, find you, do you, tap in your vibration. So keep on shining your light, and I'll be right there shining beside you. Peace.
Again, we don't need no uppers, and we don't need no downers. We don't need prescription drugs or any over the counters. All we take come from the earth, human right, sense of birth, to escape these bonds, chanting AEOM on that space love.